me, right? You were underdriving it. Correct.
Yeah, I just cut out.
Exactly right. I like my dead key spot on 100, and I probably turned it down to probably a watt and a half, swinging at 1200, so that would explain a lot. Yeah, you absolutely were not supplying enough power to that driver. Right. Now, I got it at 150, so it should be no issue. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's absolutely fine. It was just what you said. You had the dead key down.
Almost sounds like that Mud Duck Snowman there, Mac.
Yeah.
What up, Doc?
What's up there, Richard?
I had to listen for a second. I didn't realize who it was.
Oh, would it be? Hey, Richie, you also got Meteor out there if you want to say hello. He's over in Monk's territory. Meteor!
Yeah, how you doing there tonight, sir? Yo, Mac, check this out. Let me tell you how good the weed is I smoke. The relay on my Palomar Elite 250 went, right? So I'm like, I called up John. I called up Shadow, trying to buy the 203, but I called up you, right? Right after I hang up the phone with you, bro, I'm sitting there, I'm staring. My eyes keep going to where I used to keep the RM203s. I'm thinking about the last one I sold. And I'm playing it back in my mind. Then I remember saying, man, there's no way I'm selling you my brand new Donkey Stomper. And I realized sitting behind me on the shelf behind me is my brand new Donkey Stomper.
Yeah, I remember he sent you a tutor a while ago, right?
3 hours to remember. Listen, you understand what I'm saying? 3 hours to remember that.
Yeah, so you were like, damn, I need to drive a motherfucker. Oh, shit, I got him.
Bro. I don't know what did it. I honestly, I don't know if it was the pink search or the goddamn Buddhist hand.
He used the shit out of me. I don't know. That's why I smoke weed. I had to teach myself how to talk again, so.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, bro. I got the kind of numbers that after the 4th or 5th exhale, this shit start talking to you. It says, put me down. And you're so high enough, you immediately comply and obey it and say, okay.
Yeah, well, unfortunately with my job, it got a little stricter on the fucking random drug testing, so that's out.
I hear you, man. All right, I'm back at my cut.
Yep. Good to hear you, Pistol.
Thank you much. Man, right on channel 35. Listen, tonight, let me see why everybody moved to 33 because, and I hear them fucking guys down in Kentucky and Missouri saying, oh, we finally got rid of them. Remember this kid used to roll on AM? And it was all the hillbillies and everybody on 35 would fuck with them, you redneck motherfuckers, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You remember that? Of course. Okay, that's what I hear on sideband. All them talking and laughing like, ha, we got rid of them, these fucking idiots. Fuck those New Yorkers. Yeah, they're giving it back, huh? Yeah, they stuck it to them on sideband, yep. I knew that was coming. Yeah. Alright. I didn't realize it was them until I heard them talking. I was like, look at this shit. There was no skip coming in. There was skip, but not different skip. It was just those same guys that used to talk on AM. It was like maybe a week ago or so. Vic was out there and a couple others. They were going back and forth, fucking, talking shit to each other for a good hour. Yeah, that's the same guys. And then they said that's probably their home channel in Missouri, right? And then when the strip rolls in, we got a direct line to each other, you know? New York and Missouri, very easy to hit. So they probably fucking said, fuck these guys, during the day we'll switch over to sideband.
Dude, they're fucking weird. They were calling them fucking rednecks, hillbillies, and they were giving a rap, but they went back and forth, bro. It was kind of brutal.
Yeah, but that shit's been going on for years. That's why finally they said, oh, they probably said, during the day, switch, when the skip is rolling, switch over to sideband.
Fucking nuisance because it lights it up.
Yeah, remember, if they're coming in with a 9 on a skip on AM, they're gonna do a 30 on fucking sideband. They're gonna splash a 30-pounder on fucking AM.
Yeah, well, sometimes it gets so bad, I can't hear you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They, you know, I was getting 30-pound splash from those guys, bro.
You know, a little tit for tat around long, it's probably never gonna stop.
Yeah, well, now 33's home channel. Let's see if they figure it out and go there.
Jeez, what's it gonna take them, a day?
Yeah, well, they gotta wait for the conditions to be right, but yeah, probably.
Actually, I did hear guys on 33 on sideband with a day or two ago. I don't know if it was them.
Probably. Hey, Mark, any chance you got that wiring? Oh, shit. Hold on. Can I get your second?
Better wire that back to a 4-pin.
Very good. That's the stock one, right? The one all the way to the left, right? Gotcha. Okay. So that's the unit of wireless. All right, very good. Thank you, sir. Where'd you find that? On Google, or is that your diagram? It says Mark made at the bottom. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, 10-4, yeah. No, mostly everything I remember, you know my memory. But, I did that so quick when I pulled that pin off, I didn't even look at it, I just disconnected it and threw a 4-pin on, you know. I didn't even think to fucking get a mental diagram, because I would have never forgot it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, but this is probably the only thing I didn't remember in the last 30 years. Yep.
Yeah, Matt, when he first did that schematic, I like you, I thought it was off the net, and I realized it was his.
Yeah, I saw Mark made at the bottom. I said, look at this fucking guy. A year ago, I'm screaming at him that his audio sucked, and now he's a man.
So I said to him before, I said, remember where you were like a year and a half ago?
Yeah, he's all grown up now.
Yeah, I think it sounds good.
Sounds very good.
Yeah. There's too much, I told him, man, between the computer program and the equalizer, I was like, here, this is too much for me.
Yeah. Well, I run an EQ, but I've been running it for years, so I know how to set it, you know? Not too many people do.
Yeah, and the EQ is one thing, but then when you start getting into the computer shit and all that program, bro, you got so many fucking options and buttons and this and that and tabs. I was like, my head was spinning.
Oh, yeah, if you start getting involved with fucking power tools and, there's about 9,000 programs. It's so crazy. There's no reason for all that. But, yeah, I gotta lower that. There we go. Yeah. What the fuck is it? Hold on. Give me a minute, I'll remember. Yeah, there's one that's only like a 20 band EQ and it only has like 5 options, which is very simple and it sounds very good when you run it. Because sometimes I run my audio through an iPad, you know? I do everything on the iPad, not the computer. So, I use a Behringer interface that goes to my EQ and then I run the E-band EQ into the iPad. Okay, see, that's a little bit more manageable. That I can get that, but the shit that he was doing before, yeah, it's too much for me. Yeah, I did all that with the SDR, with the computer screen and shit. It's fucking too much. You know what it is? For talking on CB radio, it's nice that you see everything right up on the computer, but it's a lot. You could spend hours, if not days, on that. 100%. I mean, once you get it where you want it, you know, all is well. Yeah, well, that's the problem with things like that. I found myself, like Richie Rich, always playing with it. And every day I had to fucking reset everything, you know what I mean, and figure out what the fuck I did. And it was a lot, because once you touch something that you're experimenting, like, oh, what does that do? It fucks up everything. You took the words out of my mouth, exactly. Yeah, you touch one thing, it throws this off, that off. Yeah, and then every day, radio check. Yeah, well, look, I don't mind a radio check, but a fucking 2-hour radio check, different. I was doing the same thing, and I was like, you know what, I heard it in people's voices, and they were getting mad. And I was like, all right, you know what, let me stop this before they fucking squelch me out. Yeah, well, in his defense, with his initial setup, that's one thing. But when you're doing it day after day after day after day, yeah, people are going to get annoyed. Well, that's what was happening. It's because they would get annoyed with me when I did. So that's how I fucking, that's why I knew how to help Richie a lot of times. Turn this and put that back on, and you know what I mean? That's how I knew how to help him. I spent countless hours doing that. But I will never, ever forget the spaghetti monster. Yeah, I know. That's classic Jason right there. Bro, you radic. You radic. Me and Jimmy were on the fucking floor. Well, I was trying to prove a point. I believe I did it. Listen, you guys have valid points. You had a very valid point in regards to interpretation. It was funny, but you were being serious. And I know there was a point you were trying to make, and I get it. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't think he realizes how many versions of the fucking Bible there is. There's a lot, and I am no expert on the Bible. I did my share. I was born up Catholic, so I spent my younger years in church every fucking Sunday with my family. Well, not my family. My dad was in jail, and me, my mother, and my brother. Every fucking Easter, every fucking Christmas, we had to wake up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning to go to fucking 9 o'clock mass. It was crazy. It's too much, dude.
What you talking about, man? Those were the good old days. You can't bring that back, bro.
The good old days, yeah. My mother made me and my brother become altar boys. And then we found out where they hid the wine in the basement of the church, and we fucking sat down there and drank a case of wine and got fucked up.
Can't bring that back. You can't bring that back.
Yeah. And there was one priest that was very fucking touchy with his hands, and my brother cracked him.
Yeah, I think the name of that song was called Glory Days.
Yeah. Little fucking Bruce. Alright, well, I gotta get up at 7 a.m., so give me a minute, I'm gonna switch over to the couch radio, and I'll be back.
Well, listen, let me know when I tell a lie. Never mind laughing.
Ah, man, you can't
make this shit up out here.
I try never to.
Nah, you know what? It's good laugh. It's good stress relief. I heard you battling with your boys again. Man, don't you ever get tired of that shit?
Actually, I got tired a long time ago, but my problem is, I told them in the beginning, once I even started, I ain't never gonna stop. You know what I mean? So, you know, I said, look, they can't live up to their lips. They not once ever tried to live up to their lips. Look how many times they came at me. Look how many times they were arm's length of me. Listen to their words. Oh, when we came out, we called, fuck out of here, pussy. But listen, you understand? Hey, Chris, look, it's not my fault, man. It's not my fault. Everybody and anyone who knows me personally knows that shit wasn't gonna fly. Knows Richie wasn't taking none of this willy bully bullshit. I'm saying I own this fucking city. I don't show it. I don't use it. I don't push my weight around. But I own this motherfucker.
Nah, I hear the bullshit that they say. They're fucking, it's repetitive. They say the same shit over and over.
You see how I did them, man? I let them run their full course. I let them run their mouth. I let them see what they're worth. You know, they should have figured out the first 2-3 times they came to my sidewalk, the reason they weren't taking their swing, because I scared the living shit out of them. That's why. But hey, man, it ain't no skin off my back. I ain't worried about it. I'm saying I didn't lose a damn thing, bro. I didn't lose a damn thing.
Shit, I know you ain't worried about it. I know that. But I'm listening to them, and I'm listening to what they're saying, and I don't know if they really think that they're getting to you. They're fucking wasting their time. You're laughing at them.
They don't know. They don't know. They think they're getting props. They think they're turning people against me. They think I'm being betrayed. They think they're stopping my radio business. Listen, Chris, I'm not gonna lie, man. There was days in the past where radio put a couple of $100, sometimes a couple of grand a day in my pocket. I'm not gonna lie. That day is not today. That day has not been since 2013. You know what I mean? I ain't too worried about it. I'm always gonna make regardless of this business because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, there's a difference between somebody that knows and somebody that doesn't know. No doubt about it. As far as the money goes, that's the fucking movie.
Well, you see somebody who don't know. You see what happened to him. He blew up every radio he owned warring with me. And he tried to run out here for 3 years every day with a lie, swearing he got a videotape that he didn't have, talking sideways to people who he kissed up to every. You got to see the way he kissed up and backpedaled on Videogate to every motherfucker out here. Yeah, it's hilarious, dude. All I can say, Chris, is the power of my Videogates. You know what I'm saying? You got one punk bitch talking about the art of war and doesn't realize what I did when I crossed this bridge and went to his sidewalk. I crossed that bridge and gave that motherfucker a bridge. After I clowned the shit out of him and made sure he realized, look at this, right up in your motherfucking grill, standing still, less than an arm length. You still ain't taking that swing, motherfucker. And then when I said, how you doing? I had to make him realize what just happened here, what's happened here. Come here, where you go? Yeah, I gotta go now, motherfucker. You had your chance. I delivered on a platinum fucking platter. Nobody can say I didn't. And yo, what I did to him, it took him fucking 2 years to admit it. You can't prove it, so it didn't happen. Well, it's not my fault the way that thing on my head fucking has an angle. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about it. Look, your mouth was enough proving for me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dumbasses over there, like you said, blowing up your equipment are fucking dumbasses one spending money over and over again trying to get at you.
Oh, man, you should have seen the Glee fag boy come out last night when something was wrong with my driver, when my driver was acting up. Oh, you should have heard the immediate voice change, the fag Glee, the Jolly Collie.
Oh, my God. I give you all the credit in the world, God bless you. I don't know how you fucking, they just fucking get on my nerves. They're fucking retarded.
Well, listen, I can say one thing. I've been using the same 6 radios and the same damn box for 13 fucking years. You know what I mean? So I ain't changing shit about my shit. You know, I never blew my shit up warring with them, you know what I'm saying?
You know, there's a difference between somebody that knows how to run their equipment, and then on the other end, there's several over there that don't know their ass from their elbow. You know, me like you, I don't blow shit up ever.
mean, even Shadow Master can see through a lying fucking crackhead. Go to the video channel, start it from the earliest video. Watch every unboxing. You want to know what a lying crackhead sounds like? You'll see it. Listen, but don't mind the junky sheets, man. Don't mind the sheets that look like they have been washed in fucking 20 years. I'll be back.
Yeah, 10-4. Fucking, they're shot out, bro. But you know what? That's how you get the last laugh.
Oh, I'm getting the last laugh no matter what. For a lot of reasons here. Number one, they have no idea who I really am in this city or in this government. Number two, when I disappear off this soil and I step back on it, I'm coming back with 2 different diplomat creds from 2 different motherfucking countries. I ain't worried about jack shit. Hey, man, I'm just doing what the enemy did to them for the last 40 years, using their own policies and procedures against them. Oh, my goodness.
Fucking the best fucking way to do it, right there.
And listen, I don't know a better strategy, bro. I don't know a better strategy. They thought they were able to stop me. Yeah, listen, the only thing they've been successful at, honestly, is stripping me. Taking my guns and my badges away. As far as killing me, failures! Don't they realize God got me here for a fucking reason?
And here you are, still with a smile on your face, still doing what you do best, right? That's all that matters.
Hold up. That's not a smile, dude. That's called a SEG, an SCG. It's called the SEG, bro. I invented the SEG, but somebody will walk in my shop and try to tell me about the SEG, and I'll say, what's that? And he'll tell me my exact one. I said, geez, you know, you learn something new every day. You know? I pulled that bullshit FBI shit on him.
Alright, that's it. So you coined that term? I'm unfamiliar with it.
Listen, look, man, I was raised hellacious, bro. Don't you understand? I was raised by one of the most richest, most powerfulest made men in this fucking city, and all I ever wanted to be was a cop.
I know, bro. Listen, I've been listening for years, as you know. So I know what you're saying. I've heard it, and I've heard it many times from your lips to God's ears.
Snowman, my father gave me very loud, very clear, very explicit orders in front of almost every secretary we own for me to kill my sisters if they ever tried to cut me out of what me and Daddy built. Because Daddy knows it's all my money, all my property. It was all my business plan that built us up the way it is. How my father sat at the table one morning for 2 hours crying to his wife. The smartest thing I ever did was listen to Cappy. Cappy's making us so rich.
Sound like you and Daddy had a special relationship.
Listen, me and my father on them streets, you better beware, bro. Hey, listen to me, bro. Me and my father running them streets in the 70s and the early, forget about it. And 9 out of 10 people we faced every day had no idea Super Cop is right in front of their face.
I wasn't even a twinkle in my daddy's eye then, brother. I wish I could have been there.
Yo, man, when they put a name, it took them 30 years to put a name to this cop, and when they did, they actually wanted to kill my father. And I was saying, but then they realized, how good is this man that he could grow up with a family like that and conceal that career for 26 years?
Dude, I did it. I said, God bless him, because that's no fucking easy task. You gotta be really good at what you do.
Well, like the infamous, most famous Joseph D. Pistone states in almost every interview, it's not for everybody. Undercover work is not for everybody.
A.K.A. Donnie.
A.K.A. asshole. But listen, I ain't got to tear him up no more. You want to know why? There's something he doesn't realize. See, it almost took me and Jeannie a while to figure out what was going on years ago, but he took some knowledge that we gave him, and, talking to some doctors and scientists, they said, well, maybe blah, 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 blah. If the boy could feel your pain and feel when you got shot, you might be able to control his brain. Well, he failed to realize something. It was a nice try, but he doesn't know how to control my brain. Yet I know everything going on in his brain. Like I know he's shot, like I know he's hurt like no other motherfucker in the world. But see, the feeling he's feeling, I know because I've been feeling it for many years. But my father got even with him for me, believe me when I tell you. But excluding him, Snowman, excluding him, he gave me and them two women the greatest fucking times we could ever remember with the most laughter and the happiest. So fuck him.
What more could you ask for in life, bro? Sincerely, what more could you ask for?
It don't matter. It don't matter. I say it just the way I'm saying it. Excluding you, motherfucker. Me and G, we had some awesome times together. So fuck you.
And I can tell that you cherish those moments.
Every moment. Even so many moments that I never knew it was actually her or them. And, even though my father started going playback crazy on me when I'm like, son of a bitch, I thought, motherfucker, yeah.
Oh, man. That's good shit, bro. I enjoy hearing this.
Bro, let me tell you something. You cannot beat some of the surveillance footage I got on my operation. It just can't be matched, beat, or touched anywhere on this globe.
When you master your craft, that's what happens.
Not my fault. That's the way they fucking raised me. Not my fault. It didn't take me long. I wasn't even a teenager before I figured out these motherfuckers are trying to raise an optimist.
Cappy knows what's up.
No, Cappy only knows one thing in life and one thing only. I don't give a fuck what I signed up for. I don't give a fuck what this government, this White House, or this FBI thinks. You know what? Guess what God told me? Fuck you!
Yeah, was that one middle finger or two?
That was 2 eyes. 2 eyes that took that building to the ground in 9 clock motherfucking seconds.
Yeah, it's gone now.
What a beautiful parking lot. Believe me, construction and excavation companies are never going to be same after this video.
Oh, man. Well, I look forward to hearing the next fucking chapter of nonsense from your fucking douchebag buddies over there. I tell you, I'm fucking so sick of hearing their fucking voices. I'm not joking, they're fucking retarded.
They're too stupid, too fag, and too queer to realize that everybody's viewing them as pussy. You should have heard CK earlier today, man, on the way he's backpedaling, backstabbing, blah, 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 talking about, I ran, so he won. I said, no, you mean I crossed the bridge and convinced and hypnotized you after I clowned you and made sure you realized, even on your sidewalk, you ain't ever taken that motherfucking swing. Richie had a purpose. Listen, I told you, man, enemies got a purpose. I have a function. I don't fuck around.
I heard little bits and pieces of it earlier. I didn't tune in for too long. I heard